How's it going, guys? My name is Alex.
Good evening.
And welcome to a Monday content review. I'm gonna be covering the packs that gonna be dropping. By the way, there's a notification that can pop up from time to time, so it means that a contract, 3-star animation contract, is about to expire. So for you, it might be a 5-star animation contract, and it's better to use it rather than let it expire. And the biggest news is, of course, that we're getting another Blitz Curler card. Well, I predicted that it's gonna be happening. I thought that they're gonna be dropping us like Messi cards with Blitz Curler. They starting with this, and fair enough. There are like some concepts that Saka and Foden are gonna be Blitz Curlers. I was kind of skeptical, but Konami needs to entice you for going for these packs. Unfortunately, there is no free try this time like it was before. Free try, I got Bernardo Silva in the previous Showtime pack. And yeah, it was nice. Look, you might want to try your luck in this one, but just saying that Blitz Curler is a good skill, it's not a complete endgame skill. And in case if you're interested in something else, there's gonna be so many other legends dropping in the future. Let me show you that. What you're about to spend, maybe you can save some coins and you can get one of these. Obviously, none of them will have a Blitz Curler skill, but there's Gareth Bale, there are new legends. In particular, there's Fletcher, there's another version of Raul, there's a new legend of Platini, there's obviously another Paul Scholes, Veron, Makalele, Xavi, Czech. So all of these cards will be dropped. It's almost like guaranteed because Konami has included their files within the game, their accounts like Buddy J that I already mentioned in my previous video. Check him out. Whether you have to go for this Blitz Curler pack is up to you. All I'm saying that Blitz Curler as a skill is not as consistent as people who are making reviews or like posting videos. And even if you watch my shorts videos, you will see Blitz Curlers scoring goal after goal from unreal angles, and it creates a skewed perception. But every short video that I post, it has like a link and underneath or above the title, and you just click on that and that's a full review. And in the full review you'll see what's up. So I will be probably posting a shorts video with a compilation of my Blitz Curlers hitting the post or hitting the bar. I will not be probably opening this pack because I have Blitz Curlers. I have a different version of Foden. Foden as a Blitz Curler, yeah, but look, it isn't really exciting for me. But a training guide I will give you. Let's give a build to these secondary players because since this is like Premier League, a lot of people would be interested, and you can build them and play once with these cards too. So this is going to be a goalkeeper. So for goalkeepers, it's quite easy. We downgrade some of the aerial strengths and try to improve goalkeeping to 90. And that's pretty much it. That is pretty much the build. I don't see these goalkeepers replacing any of my current goalkeepers. Ward Prowse, we received some of the overpowered cards of his as player of the week cards, very nice. But the problem for this card is that it can't really defend, probably, and then use these points to improve defending, because in his position, as he's playing box to box, I would want him to be able to defend, and then obviously pace. So I will be downgrading it like this, and then pace is important, I think. And kick and power also improved, very nice. And since he is okay at dribbling, I may want to improve his balance. 85. There are some points to physicality. It depends on what you want from this card. So this is the base, as I see that card. And then whether you need more passing, I don't really need more passing. 85 for me is enough. But if you need that, you can improve that. But for me, I would be either improving dribbling or I would be improving his speed. And speed is already a little bit slacking, man. It's difficult to improve his speed. Dexterity, it can be 76, 76. And yeah, that could be the build of Ward Prowse. This is Fabian Schär. Defenders are easy to build. We need... actually, I think the auto-locating build is perfect. In fact, yeah. In fact, I can leave it as is. Yeah. I like it. Auto-locating is perfect, not the best defender. Look, this pack is kind of mid, you know? I'm not really impressed. Bruno, he is very slow, but he's good at passing. Let's downgrade like this. Actually, let's leave it as this. So look, also a quick notion that you're building these cards for 88 proficiency manager, which means that if you're using current Southgate, for instance, or anyone who is less than 88 in their proficiency, you're not even getting the stats, you're getting sometimes 1 point less, because the improvement of 88 proficiency manager implies that you have stats from 85 that are improved by 3 points. 87 proficiency manager improves only stats that are 88 by 3 points. So there you go. But this Bruno, you know, I would want to improve his low body strength somehow. And the rest of the stats are decent. Just like I want him to be faster, man. And 1 to dribbling, man. Interesting. We can give 1 to defending. Look, it depends on what kind of build you have. For a whole player, it's actually not that important, you know. For a whole player, you would want to improve his passing. Good, like that. I want his dribbling to be effective, and for that I need to improve his balance. So I might be doing it like that. Yeah, balance to 80 at least would be nice. And then the passing, all we need is low passing usually. And then dribble is nice, offensive awareness is great. So as an offensive, with this offensive awareness, you can even give him double touch and try to use this as a bowler. Douglas Luiz is an interesting card since he's leaving and joining Juventus. This is for Aston Villa fans or for personal Douglas Luiz fans, the first and the last opportunity for you to use a card like that as a player from Aston Villa. I actually think that this is very nice. Make him faster. Look, this is one of those cards where I really like it. So from here, since he is a box-to-box player, I would want him to be better physicality, maybe. Getting better physicality. Yeah, that can be good. He can barge into players. He can win occasional header or two, but probably not. He is pacey. He has okay dribbling. Has great defense awareness. It's like I'm trying to build Modric with every card. For those worried, right? So just in case, this is Bruno build. This is Douglas Luiz. For those worried, right? Oh, Alex, I like 90 passing. I mean, you can go with this. I haven't noticed, and I was playing on console as well. I just don't notice, man. Neymar is passing just as good as my Bellingham. Bellingham has 87, Neymar has 70. I just don't notice that difference, man. But maybe the speed at which the ball arrives to your teammate is like that influences the outcome of like your build. Like it's just like this is the product of your build. I don't know, man. This is Pedro Porro, where we can give him a little bit. Actually, Kitchen build slaps, man. Can give him less space, maybe. Spicy card, man. Spicy card. I would maybe downgrade one physicality and give him better passing. Yeah, 85 loaded passing is gonna be crossing a lot. This is a crazy card, man, actually. For someone who is offensive fullback, you can still apply a special instruction on him and use him as defensive fullback. Can be used like that, but realistically, I think that it is a very nice card. Good speed, acceleration, can defend, right? And that's where my builds are different. I give these players more in defending. What you can go with, can downgrade that to like these numbers and have these points and use them in like dexterity and make him even pacier. 90 acceleration, 92 speed. Disregard these defensive stats. That can be an alternative build, and I have additional point left, which I can maybe give to this aerial strength then again. I mean, and that's not even needed. So it depends what your. I like my fullbacks, even attacking fullbacks, to be able to defend, but this is where these numbers, they can be in green or yellow, and he will be still mid. I would rather have him faster. And Elise is a fantastic card. Actually, in fact, I was using Elise in a his free version in my English team that I played on console, and I really enjoyed that card as base card. So you can definitely enjoy using this one. It's just like on face value, he's just like not that impressive, but his pace probably compensates for everything. He's pretty pacey for someone who is like attacking midfielder, and that's where I would be using him. Not extremely pacey for right midfielder, but attacking midfielder like 4-2-2-2 setup, it may actually be very, very effective there. Okay, so let's then... Good balance. Yeah, I would improve a little bit of dribbling then. I need improved dribbling somehow. And acceleration. Low body strength, I can downgrade it, I think. For the build that we are aiming for, I would be downgrading his low body strengths. And I think maybe passing. Finishing 75 is already a little bit low. Okay, so creative playmaker, it's better like to use these points in passing, I think. Yeah, the higher take possession is, the better it is. Like if you're building him as a dribbler, right? So this would be the final build. I think the better use of these points would be in dribbling and improving his tight possession to almost 90. And there are certain managers which give you additional boost to tight possession, which is like Pep, for instance, which then makes him a fantastic dribbler with good balance and good speed numbers. I mean, that's not too shabby at all. And finally, Gallagher, before we're moving on to Blitz Curler, Foden and other cards. For Gallagher, I would be downgrading pace, pass, and maybe improving his dribbling a little bit. But realistically, I want to use him as ball retriever, and he is going to be getting all of these stats distributed into defending. So this is the final build, I think. He's quite pacey, and he can dribble, he can pass. This is a perfect box-to-box player, everything you want from one player is box-to-box. And finally, the Blitz Curler or the Showtime cards in this pack that should be overpowered, and they definitely are. They give Van Dijk 83 speed, crazy bro. So I would be downgrading some of the defensive stats. I like it here, and improving his speed even more. Let's see how far we can get it. This physical contact, since he's tall, we don't really care about jump that much. Physical contact can be downgraded, and we can improve his low body strengths. And in fact, we can actually drag it. I think it's good like this. But if you really want, you can stretch it and improve his dexterity. So the dexterity, his acceleration is 82. But I like it as is. 90 speed. So this Van Dijk is one of these cards, and he also like has a special skill. I think it's called Fortress. And so if you're using Araujo, Thuram, any other like speedsters that are like naturally either positioned as a fullbacks, or you can play them as a center backs and they're fullbacks, or like fullbacks in general and they're like good defensive fullbacks. You can definitely use this Van Dijk and feel the same. And obviously, even the captain's choice Van Dijk, the free nominating contact card, has been so performing so well for me. I have been using him for the longest time. So this Van Dijk will be crazy good, man. I'm telling you, just build him so that he has like 90 speed, and you will be feeling the difference, because speed apparently is what is important right now in the game. Obviously, while maintaining what you're getting from this defensive awareness in 95 plus. I want to keep it at 97 so that other stats are like mid 90s. I feel like mid 90s is where I want to aim with defenders in this current environment. And Blitz Curler Foden. Alright, this should be a broken card, and it is in fact. Van Dijk's build looking like that, by the way. And Foden build, let's see if we can maybe improve his finishing and kicking power. Do we need to improve his finishing though? Look, some people confused. They think that curl is a stat that is important for Blitz Curler. Blitz Curler is just a broken animation. Konami has in fact released a Japanese player who had like 76 in curl, and that was a Blitz Curler too. So you couldn't really improve it other than like if you just butcher the card. So there you go. This is actually auto-allocating. I kinda rate it, man. Auto-allocating is crazy, but with auto-allocating you're getting one defending point. So let's find a better use of that. We can maybe downgrade a little bit of acceleration, but offensive awareness is gonna be lower. It's kinda tricky, man. I don't want to do that, but realistically I want to make him faster. So how am I doing that exactly? I will not be touching finishing, I think. Passing, I like the fact that it's an 85 because he's gonna be a very good passer. And as a whole player, you kind of want to be able to do everything. So I think I might be then downgrading a little bit. Look, this dribbling, I don't want to touch it as well. We can do it, right? Realistically, I don't want to touch it, but we can do it. Now that we have 4 points left at our disposal, we can either improve his acceleration and balance or low body strength again. to give him 95 kick and power. So my Sony, another Blitz Curler card, has a build with a 99 kick and power. And I kind of want to change it to give him a little bit more, I think some other stats. I think I wanted to improve his balance slightly. But it's also kind of cool. 99 kick and power, you cannot really improve it, like give him more. And speed 93. Yeah, he's pacey, man. He's explosive, pacey. If you're wondering whether all your big-time Messi cards are better, now I would say that this Foden is better because of that Blitz Curler skill, and he's a whole player, so play him in positions where this playstyle is activated. As you can see, Foden can play everywhere, from right, left, center midfielder to like winger and even a striker. So crazy, man. Crazy card, and if you are lucky to pull him, congrats, because many people have missed out on Blitz Curlers, and they have been asking me, Alex, whether Blitz Curlers are coming back. And I said that these probably not, because this second time we're getting them. But definitely I was predicting that, and it wasn't like a rocket science to predict that, but you were supposed to be getting more, and Konami started giving us more. And they definitely made this skill not as overpowered as it was in the first few weeks when it was released originally. So just don't really get discouraged or like because you can't get them. Yeah, it's fun, and it's not fun when you can see the goal from a Blitz Curler, but look, it's not like it's going in every single time. So for this Saka, I mean, just like in real life, I read a comment about skills. Fortress for Van Dijk, Blitz Curler for Foden, and Saka skill may be limping. So that was an underrated comment. For those who are into football banter, they know what's up. But yeah, this is a good skill. You can distribute this card, skills on this card differently. And in fact, we can do that, but it just downgrades his defense awareness. And as a winger, I mean, even though it's not that important, I would want it to have in high numbers. Yeah, I can give him this build. This is gonna be the build for Saka. But with not Blitz Curler, man. Without Blitz Curler, it's not that interesting. But look, I'm just saying that there is, obviously, it's a concept. Don't confuse concept art for real cards. This account also posts a lot of concept arts, but he posts a lot of real cards that will be released. Like if you're on tight budget, if you're on shoestring budget, and you like really wanted to quench your pack opening thirst, this is what you can do very soon, right? Coin collectors OP. I had comments, people saying they collected coins since eFootball 2022. That's impressive, bro. But I mean, realistically, you could have spent them, no? I might, maybe if you're a fan of collecting coins, be my guest, man. I mean, you're a scholar and a gent for that. But yeah, these are the cards that have been released, but we'll see Karl-Heinz Rummenigge and Basten as well. Rijkaard again. I really wanted this Gullit. I am after Gullit, you know? Because Blitz Curler, Fortress, all of your skills are good, but having a tall attacker who can dribble and can take a shot, and he can play actually in any position, center midfielder, attacking midfielder, center forward. It's such a unique thing, and I use his base card like a carry over iconic moment legend. Crazy card, man, crazy. I might be saving my coins exactly for this, and also I was blessed with the support of so many people, Zula and Flying Dutchman and Heinrich, and so many people have been donating. We can use the funds and open this pack, so I'm looking forward for this Dutch pack. I don't know what Konami is waiting for. We might be getting them very soon because Euros are about to be over, man. And this is definitely national team packs players. So yeah, this has been the review. No other content. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you next time.